Here with head women's basketball coach Mandy Pearson and Bridget Pethke. Ladies, thanks for joining me today. Coach, a very big win on Saturday. Every win in the MIAC is big, but go on the road to St. Ben's and come away with a pretty convincing win, 85-73. Had to feel pretty good about the team's performance.
Yeah, it was really good. We played very well. We had a good offensive game. And what our team is starting to do that I really like is make the extra pass. So we're getting better shots in our offense and not forcing up quite as much. You know, defensively on Saturday, we had some things that we need to improve on. But it was a fun game. You know, we played really, really hard, and they're a tough team to beat because they have so many threats offensively. So it's just a fun win for us.
And Bridget, talk about it from a player's perspective. I'm sure any win is fun, but you know, to really put the offense into high gear like that, score 85 points, it had to feel pretty good to kind of get everything clicking on the same page.
It was pretty cool just because we had so many offensive threats. Like we had, I think, 4 or 5 people with double figures. So I mean, that's pretty impressive all by itself. Just because when you have a team like that, anyone can score on every given day. That you're gonna be really hard to stop. So that's cool. You
know, Coach, we've talked about that just about every time we do these previews, in that you do have so many different weapons. That's the 4th time this year that you've had 5 or more scorers in double figures in a game, and it's got to be nice as a coach to know that if somebody maybe isn't on their game, you do have people that can step in and kind of pick up the slack.
Right. You know, I was actually asked a question towards the beginning of the year by somebody saying, does it worry you that you don't have somebody who's scoring all the points, you know, like a 17 points per game person? But I'm more comfortable in this situation because if teams decide to take away our inside game, somebody from the outside is going to step it up, vice versa, and it's fun.
You know, it's pretty evident, Bridget, I'll throw this at you. It's pretty evident that, you know, a lot of people are stepping up because, you know, you had a career day. That was your career high in points on Saturday. And it seems like just about every game there's been somebody stepping up and getting that, you know, a career best, so to speak. But is it nice as a player to have so many different people that you can go to, especially being one of the guards?
I think it takes just a little bit of the stress off of the players. I mean, you still obviously want to have a good game, you still want to play good, but if you're having an off day, you know that your teammates are behind you and they'll step up and they'll take care of it too, so yeah.
You know, Coach, talk a little bit. It seems to me with this team, you kind of take whatever's given to you. Right. You know, I look back at the Augsburg game, you win 54-51. Now you look at the St. Ben's games, it's 85-73. It's kind of like you guys just do whatever is available to you. You'll take care of the job however you have to do it.
Well, yeah, that's what our team is doing a really good job of this season. They don't, I mean, unless I'm completely blind, I don't think there's a single person on our team who actually cares who scores the most points. Bridget's shaking her head.
I don't think so either, so.
You know, it doesn't matter, and that's why we're capable of doing that right now. They get along really well, we're unselfish, and I think everybody is consistently improving every single day this season, which is always our goal, which will hopefully, you know, help us grow in that area even more than where we're at right now.
You know, Bridget, I know that Coach Pearson doesn't care, but you know, congratulations to you and your teammates. You're ranked 21st in the D3Hoops.com poll, as well as the USA Today Sports poll, number 21 in both of those. Talk a little bit, if you can, with her sitting right there. It's got to be kind of nice to be getting some national recognition because you really deserve it. You're 15-1. You lead the conference at 12-1. You've kind of earned the right to be recognized by some of the national people.
I think it kind of just goes to show that working hard pays off, and that you can do anything when you put your mind to it, and if you have goals that you can accomplish anything with just working hard. And I mean, we work hard every day in practice, every game we're looking to improve and get better. So I mean, I think that the recognition is just us being able to have something, I guess, kind of like our hard work is paying off.
And then, Coach, we'll bring you back down to earth Wednesday. You play St. Olaf. You got to focus on the Olies, and that's a big game. They're coming into this game playing very well. They've won 5 in a row, and are, you know, one of the teams that are battling for a playoff spot. As you approach Wednesday, talk a little bit about what we can expect.
As always, we have to play defense. You know, they're tough. They're going to run a lot of ball screens. They have one person on the perimeter who can just flat out score, and so we need to make sure we buckle down on her and take care of their inside game. They're long and well coached in terms of getting the ball inside and knowing what to do when they get there. So we need to play tough defense and be us on the defensive side of things. Lots of team defense and communication, and then same thing offensively. We can expect a zone. You know, the first time that we played them, they played a zone, and half of it was zone, half of it was man. So we just need to be ready to be us, and whatever they throw at us, take advantage of what's open.
And then Bridget, if you can just talk, you've played them before. Does that help? Does that hurt? How much do you take stock in having played them already because maybe it had been so long ago that you played them?
Well, to be honest, it's really hard for me to remember from game to game just because there's so much going on. She'll be like, so you remember this play they just ran? Like last time we played them, I'll be like, oh, no. So I really have to work on like remembering those kind of things. But honestly, it just comes down to us playing our stuff. No matter what they're going to throw at us, we have to make sure that we run it better, we communicate better, and that's what's going to let us win the game.
And then lastly, how valuable is the scouting reports? Because I know that Coach Freudenberg and Coach Pearson spend a lot of time breaking down film and preparing you guys for the games. You know, how much value is there in what they do scouting report wise, especially heading into Wednesday?
There's a lot. They put a lot into it. They spend a lot of time on them, and if you follow the game plan, we can see that it allows us to win if we just follow it.
And
It's
following
as
the
easy
game
as
plan,
that.
following the game plan, 15-1 is pretty good following of the game plan.
Yeah.
Both of you guys, you play Wednesday night, St. Olaf here at the SMU gym, 7:30 start. Good luck to both of you.
Thank